Did you notice any bias in this? You guys need to learn to look for and see, be able to understand bias in the things you read, in the things you watch, in the accounts of stories that you hear. There was some bias in that. Every single account we've looked at has had some bias. Probably the best one, honestly, that tried, I think, well to avoid it was the Khan Academy morning guy. He seemed to get it from both sides. How many of you all, maybe at home, one particular brand of news source is on all the time? Anybody have a crazy uncle or grandparent that always watches the same news channel? Okay, so it might be MSNBC, it might be Fox News, it might be, what are some of the new ones? Newsmax or Newsy. They're going to fall somewhere along the political spectrum, right? Far right, far left, and anything in between. If you only ever watch one of those channels, do you think your perspective might end up being swayed and locked in? And you'll believe everything they're telling you. Listen, everywhere along that spectrum, right, left, and center, they're lying to you.
Yeah, news are lying.
At some point, they're going to either tell, and it might not be a direct lie, but it's a lie of omission, like they're not telling you the whole story, or they're picking and choosing which stories to tell you, or how to tell you, what perspective to tell you from. So it's important, if you're watching something over here, even if you mostly watch that because you think that that's where your beliefs lie too, you better darn well occasionally watch something else. Maybe not necessarily all the way to the opposite side, but somewhere else in that spectrum. Because otherwise you're going to start to believe. If you hear the same lies over and over again enough. Have you ever heard that expression, if you keep telling the same lies, eventually people will believe you? It's the same way. If you keep hearing the same lies over and over again, you might start believing it. So be careful who you trust. And even when you do decide, I trust that source, how much do you trust them? So there's another expression. It's called trust but verify. How do you verify? You look at other sources. Where are they getting the information that they're telling you? At some point, you might even run into a case where you like, unless I see it myself, I can't believe it.